Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of the daily challenge videos. I hope you've had a crack at week 1 or 2. I've seen 1 or 2 people have, so hopefully more will start doing it. Remember, these are 3 to 5 minute workout challenges for each day of the week to give those something to do every day. This week's is core and balance. The bands part 2, will mainly be a bit more strength stuff, so you'll be using your arms and that a bit more, but they still will incorporate some balance work. Now, core and balance is a huge part of keeping up your fitness. It's actually the thing that you should have down pat first, because then doing all the other exercises will be a lot easier and safer and with better technique. So today's body weight stuff will be plank hold, side plank, balancing on your bum, some advanced exercises while also balancing on your bum. So if you can't do them, just skip them out. And then we might add in some push-ups as well. I know that's not really anything but your arms, but it is using your core to keep yourself nice and straight. And we need to make sure that we keep our push-ups up, especially for all the people in my groups, as we've noticed some of your push-ups need some work. So check it out, give this week's a shot, comment or ask any questions on Facebook, the website, etc. about any of the exercises, and let's see you trying them each day and improving and getting to the end of each week and conquering them. Alright, time for the body weight stuff. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, the first exercise in this week's bunch of exercises is going to be the plank hold again. So this was from week 1, but we're going to revisit it for today. We're going to make sure shoulder width apart, everything. So elbows and toes we're going to rest on, making sure that we breathe nice and deep. As you can see, my arm is straight down from underneath my shoulder. So not like this where there's too much pressure, it's causing me to shake. We're directly on top of our shoulders. Arms can do whatever you like, cross your fingers, twiddle them. You should be in a position where you can talk. And for most people this will still be hard from day 1. We're only going to aim for 30 seconds. Once we're done 30 seconds here, we're going to lie on our side. Legs straight, feet on top of feet. That's the first thing you need to do. For those that are not too good at this exercise, you can rest on your elbow. For those that are quite strong, you can prop up onto their hand. Again, we want to try and get it directly below. The other arm out here is to add challenge for the balance. We don't want to hang like this, because now there's pressure on our feet to try and keep us stable. We shouldn't be one leg out like that. It's feet on top of feet. We're dead side on. So we're really concentrating on this. Now we don't want to be here either. It's too much pressure on the arm. Even when you're on your elbow, we're too deep. We need to prop it out. So we're really nice and tight under here. We're going to aim for 20 to 30 seconds here. Then obviously flip over to the other side. Feet on top of feet, and again prop up. And again holding here. For anyone that is a master of these and can do arms straight, you can add a leg straight and make a star shape. The third exercise, we're going to be on our bums. This is the #1 core exercise for people that can't do the previous 2. So if you can't do anything in this video, you should be at least be able to do this. We're going to find our balance on our bottom, so 45° both ways. We want to sit nice and straight, we don't want to hunch like this. Sit nice and straight. We're just going to hold like this for 30 seconds also. Now for the people that can do this, it'll be 30-second front plank, 2 side planks, sitting like this, and then your 4th and 5th exercises will be 30 side twists. So touching directly on your side. Slower is better. Then 30 V extensions. So we're going to go from a V to an extension. In and out. Now, a lot of these exercises, when we say core, even for people that love doing sit-ups, uses the hip flexors a lot. The hip flexors take a lot of load. So if you're the kind of person that loves doing crunches, they're fine because you're only using your stomach muscles without having to go that little extra bit further for a sit-up where your hip flexors engage. Hip flexors are something you really want to look after because they can get injured very easy. I've done it sprinting in school, and I tell you, it's very painful, and you want to make sure you always look after them. So work on the basic core muscles first, transverse being the lower belt around the middle. Obliques are your sides. The rectus that we don't care too much about, your abs. For all of you that are asking, you want to see a six-pack? Remember this, abs are made in the kitchen. If you learn to eat better, you will strip off all the crap that's in front and you will see your abs. For true core strength, we want to be able to hold ourselves and balance and use that lower layer belt, the transverse. So this week's challenge is plank hold, 2 side planks, balancing on your bum, the 2 additional exercises if you can, and then we're going to focus on the last one, which is our basic leg balance. Now, I have a balance board. This is a very cheap one from a sports store for $25. There's a multitude of these available, wood ones, plastic ones, etc. If you don't have one of these, just use a couple of cushions at home, so when you stand on a small cushion or 2, it's going to make you off balance. You don't want to use these on grass, or you can't see actually. If I put this on grass, there's no balance, it just sinks into the ground. So you want to do it on a hard surface. What we're going to do for this challenge, to finish off this week's core stuff, is place your cushions or board down, 1 foot, make the arch and the heel involved as much as the toe. We're just going to sit bent-legged, so I'll swivel around for you. Bent leg on this one. This one's sitting out in front. If it sits behind, we've got too much pressure going forward. So sit it out in front, so we're using the back of our hammies and our bum, rather than putting all the pressure on the knee. If bending your knee hurts too much, then obviously just stand tall. The challenge is to sit like this for 1 minute on both legs. Swap legs at the minute. So body weight, to go over again, is 30-second front plank, 2 30-second side planks, or 20 minimum if you can't reach 30. 30 seconds sitting on your bum in the V, then the leg balance. Now if you can do all of that, before the leg balance you're going to add in the 30 side twists each side and the 30 V extensions in and out. Once you've done all that, it's up to you how many times you want to repeat. For the advanced, you might repeat it 2 or 3 times. For the beginners, you might just get through 1 set each day, and then by the Friday you might be able to do a few. So give that a go. If you've got any questions, please let me know. If you've gotten any results, please comment them so other clients can get an idea, and it might motivate them to give it a shot. Alright, for those that have resistance bands, stay tuned for part 2 and see what exercises you've got coming. Okay, part 2, resistance bands. This week's core and balance stuff will obviously be using a lot of arms, so it's going to feel like arms and strength week. But what we're going to really focus on is the movements and how we're using things like our obliques when we do turns, etc. Now, I've got the green band here, for those that have bought sets off me. If this is too easy, or you want to challenge, because it is challenge videos, use the red band. That's a good kind of middle weight one. And you might find that you might start the week on an easy band, but then work your way towards the end of the week and see if you can do it on a harder band. Don't ever just do the easy stuff. Doing 3 to 5 minutes a day on easy is not the point of these videos. Doing whatever you can to challenge you is. Now, this week's for bands, you're still going to start with a 30-second plank, so down on your front on your elbows and toes. Then you're going to go to these. So about here, some exercises are about to pop up with this week's challenge, and then I'll bring them back up in the video just so that you know what's going on. So this week's is a 30-second front plank and then the exercises. Also, the 1 minute leg balance from the previous, from the body weight stuff, that'll be at the end. So we're just going to have a few of these this week, and then you'll have the body weight challenges at either end. Okay, first exercise. 2 feet. Whoop. Balance. This is what we're working on. 2 feet. Arms by our side. We're going to go out to the side and hold there. We're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Now, for anyone that wants an advanced version, you can add a further 10 to 20 reps after your hold. So do the hold first. Make sure fists, they start pointing down, they stay pointing out the whole way. Don't ever bend like this. We don't want to hurt our wrists. So strong, pointing out the whole way. 30 seconds. The advanced is 30 plus 10 or 20 reps. Next will be out in front. So here, most people are going to bend back. We want you to really squeeze through here, but breathe as you squeeze. So you're not just going to sit here and tense. You're just going to breathe in and out nice and deep. Holding straight hands again, not twisting or bending. Straight fists, 30 seconds. Again, if you finish 30 seconds, you can add 10 or 20 reps. Next will be the crossovers from week 1. So hands, straight, diagonal, twist. We're going to do 20 on each side this week. Now again, you might start with the easy band, so 20 might feel easy, just doing 20 each side, but you might work your way to the red or even the blue band by the end of the week. So from a squat, your arm stays in a round motion like that. You never bend and push, stays out and it goes out the whole way. So 20 on this side, and we're not lifting with this hand. We've got this arm on, this hand supporting, turn. Stay straight the whole way. The straighter they stay, the more work has to happen under here. The bent they are, the more work you do through your arm. Once you've done 20 on each side, we're going to go to the one-legged balance. So either on your cushions or on the board. Now if you want, you can actually do them with this. One-legged and arms out to the side. Hold that for 1 minute. If that's still too easy and you want a further challenge, we're going to add the reps in while balancing. But you must be straight. So don't do it hunched and don't lean back to help you get up. You'll just look mighty ridiculous. So straight, arms straight, and hold for 30. Sorry, hold for 1 minute. Then if you finish, it's the additional reps. So, for the graphic, 30-second front plank, 30-second side arm raise, 30-second front arm raise, 20 diagonal wood chops each side, so that's 40 total. Then either using the band, one leg 1 minute on each side, or on the balance board or your pillows, one leg 1 minute each side. Give that a shot, repeat that 2 or 3 times. If it's just the one set of the whole lot to start with on the today or tomorrow, that's cool, but then work your way to the end of the week, trying to do maybe 2 or 3 sets. Again, this only takes 3 to 5 minutes. You can make it go to 10 minutes if you like by adding the extra rounds. Challenge yourself, do your best, comment on Facebook or the website, ask questions. I can make it as hard as you like or as easy as you like, just to help you on your way to getting better and stronger. Get this balance stuff done so that next week we can make it even harder. Good luck.